Hello everybody, welcome back to HBM mod. Today our base, oh my gosh. We gotta run. We just gotta get out of here. The base has been overrun. And there's really no hope for us, except that, well... I mean, we should just start trench warfare, honestly, at this point. Dear God. Those are some giant projectiles they're throwing at us. Oh! The base is literally falling apart. We just gotta run. We gotta evacuate. We gotta get out of here. Well, I am not sure what we're supposed to do about that. I mean, we can always start a new base, right? We need some weapons. Let's find some. We don't have much inventory room, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Because we're only going to be able to carry so much, but if we find a radio tower, I think we might be safe. We might be able to take back the base. Which is, it's literally five seconds, and we're already deciding, figuring out how to get that place back. Now, structures, they tend to spawn in plains biomes, or like, places like that. Well, we're getting pretty close to plains biome, it looks like, or, well, this is a beautiful biome, actually. This one right here, I like this one. It's nice and flat. Probably snows a lot, though. We should have set up a base here. So weapons can be found in a variety of places. One of them is this guy here. Yes, we're going to use a meteorite as a weapon. Hopefully. If we find a weapon inside this guy, we might be able to turn him into a weapon. I am not too sure. No weapons here. Alright, so I am setting up a new base. Why? Well, the other one is... Let's take a look at the map here. The other one is... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We're gonna need a new wall, too. New base, new wall. Ha! Well, the other base, look over here. Giant holes in it now. What the heck? Dude, the conveyor belt might have got destroyed there. No, I think it's still there. Alright, so one of the new features I'm adding to this wall is that we're gonna have covers because basically, as you saw, they shoot those giant things over and it is very lethal. They are very lethal enemies. They shoot a bunch of stuff. It's not just those giant rocks. It's slime balls. It's kind of a mixture of everything. So that's why this wall is going to have roof covers, because a lot of times it's coming over your head. And, I mean, I don't think we're gonna encounter any more of them. I sure hope we don't, because, well, you all saw what happened. Really, we need to get it out of the early game so I can get Chainsaw and murder them. It's quite effective, the Chainsaw. It's one of the best weapons for fighting against them. Anyway, I think it's about time we start Operation Mainland Storm. Why? Because we need to go back to the mainland and grab a bunch of garbage we left behind. You see, we can't just leave behind all of our garbage. No. We have to go back and get it. Which really sucks, because I don't want to have to go fight my way through a million enemies. We're probably gonna die. Legitimately, we're probably going to die. There's a very strong chance that we do not come back. Wait, how do you make a stim pack? We might be able to get some of them. Stim pack. How do you make this guy? Is it literally just... Nah, what about this guy? Nah. Latex? Huh? What? You can make it from dandelions? What the heck is this? Some kind of sorcery? Get out of here. Okay, we got one more arrow. That's one more arrow we can shoot. Good. Good grief, this cave is huge. It's a massive cave. Alright, so what we're about to run through is going to be absolutely a nightmare. Hopefully, we're going to be perfectly fine. Now, the plan is... Run, and hope we live. It makes sense. First, I want to get a good viewpoint on what we're dealing with, because we do have quite a bit going on there. The area... If the walls... Not today. If the wall is still holding, basically, then the enemies should still be on the other side. However, it did not look like it was going to hold very long. Of course, we also have to consider the fact that I was constantly being bombarded with projectiles, so... Two things, and both bad. And another thing that we have to keep in mind is that I definitely cannot fight off most of these fellas because they are very tough. My strongest weapon, this Chernobyl battle axe, is not going to do very much. Okay, we're approaching the location, and it's very hard to see because I did not deforest this place enough. Oh, I can see the wall, and I can see the enemies on the other side. Oh my gosh. It's spooky, man. It's spooky getting this close to the wall. The thing is that they might not actually attack me. There's a chance they'll be able to get in there perfectly fine. If they don't see me. We are not getting in there perfectly fine. We are not getting in there at all. The bombardment's already begun. We're not able to hold this off. We're getting close to what I need. Holy crap. Dig, dig, dig. Hopefully this will hold. I don't see how it will. This is dirt. That's gigantic rocks. Oh my gosh. Those are huge rocks. Alright, we're in. Let's go. Get it fast. Alright, everything we can grab. As fast as we can grab. Oh my gosh. Well, the anvil's still there. Oh, that's one of the big guys who shoots the dirt at us. Okay. We're not getting the rest of that back. Ain't no way we're getting in there. They're trying to dig me out of here. They're trying to dig me out of here. Oh, I got this one. Try to die. Take that. Ain't nobody taking my base. Like I said before, ain't nobody taking this base. I'm taking it back. It's coming with me. You ain't taking it. No matter how hard you try, I'm getting this back. I got one. It was one of the big ones. One of the ones that's hard to kill. Alright, we're clearing even further. I died to this guy. This guy was tough. And I had to come back here. But thankfully, because how far we were from you, getting back was no problem. Like, digging back was no problem. Yeah, I see a problem with the wall. The dirt, it's really easy to mine through. Now the rest of this, I'm just gonna recover as much as I can, as fast as I can. So yeah, that's the plan. And also, I think there was more crates than this. Oh my gosh. Get inside, get inside. What do we get? What do we get even? Biofuel, bunch of random stuff. Forgot another one had breached the wall. There's a second one on this side. One of the pink ones, I think. It doesn't have any armor on it though, so I can't even tell what it is. Yeah, it's definitely one of the pink ones. Alright, let's see if we can get it down here. Coerce it into a spot where we can kill it. Alright, we're getting ready to go. We have basically everything right now. How we've managed to accomplish this, I am not sure. We must be insane or something. Alright, here we go. Let's go. And, guys, it's just time to run. Ignore the fact that there's a gigantic monster behind us. Oh my gosh. Well, I believe we've successfully won against the glyphids. Or actually, no, we've lost, but we've won that mission of getting our stuff back, of course. My original plan was to go and do something like this, where we... Oh my gosh. That's why they are winning. Look, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glyphid nests. I think something like that's happening over here, too. 1, 2. Holy crap, at least they're a bit farther away. You see, we need to make this whole area a wall. 2 chunks, how far are they from our base? They were like 5 chunks away. We are closer over there than we are over here. The glyphids are definitely much more dangerous than they ever were before, and I quite like that. It's quite nice. Makes for some good content. Yeah, one good thing about this is that we have actually found a wonderful place to get oil. Over here. It's very shallow, too. It's like, legitimately right down here is oil. You notice it right here, because it's oily sand. This probably will quite literally be the base that gets destroyed, probably. Yet again, there's too much dirt. We're going to have to build the wall downwards, because the cobblestone is able to stand pretty strong, I think. They didn't really get through that. The second they got through the dirt... What? Are you kidding me? You had to interrupt my conversation. Please, get out of here. Okay. We're back to base. Yeah, they're already multiplying over here. They have multiplied a lot. They have 2 bases now. We need to focus on getting machines and the wall set up and also getting better weapons. Alright, so the first order of business to getting us started is getting some better equipment, which will come in the form of advanced alloy and stuff. So, to get advanced alloy, we're gonna need copper, we're gonna need some redstone, we're gonna need some steel. Thankfully, we do got steel. And we also have our Minecraft grade copper, so that's gonna help us quite a bit. And we do already have a shredder from the one building we found. This will help us out. Remember how we do this? We just link up this. Now, we don't have all the pipes we need, which is why I'm setting up machines right now. But this should get us started. Dense stone is made from cobblestone and regular stone, and it has blast resistance of 60, which is good. It's basically as good as you can get at this stage of the game when you don't have the chemical plant or the assembly machine needed to make the chemical plant. It also looks quite stylish. Now I really hate to turn this machine on and get the glyphids coming our way, but we're kind of gonna have to. Now it's time to set up the burner press. I guess we'll put it near the crafting table. We just need a little bit more copper for pipes. Oh yes, we also need to make shredder blades, don't we? We're gonna make the... Do we have any titanium for these? We can afford to do the red steel, I think. Alright, we're gonna smelt up some of these guys in the furnace. Since it's electric, it'll do pretty good. So those guys, plus redstone in the blast furnace, will give us what we need to make the next thing, which is gonna require these guys, plus steel in the blast furnace. Remember, you can use charcoal for this, which saves you on coal, which you should be using for coal coke and stuff. Dirt really does not stand much of a chance against our impending doom. So we have to make sure we do very good and make the strongest base we can. Alright, our red alloy stuff is done, and then you just run this, and take more charcoal, throw it in there. Why not? And once you have 10 of these, you take 1, 2, put them down there, and then you shove the other 8 in here. This allows you to make shredder blades, which you can then shred ores with, shred various materials with. In particular, you can shred dirt down into much more useful dust, which you can use as fuel for generators and stuff. This can also be made into dust blocks, or scrap if you shred it. Which, the thing about scrap is that it is ridiculously hard to mine through. So my idea is that I can shred all of this very weak dirt and turn it into something very tough. Blocks of scrap, being incredibly tough, are wonderful for this. And you can also use them as fuel later on if you need to. Check this out. That is agonizing to mine, compared to dirt. And this can also be used to triple these guys if I just run them all through. Give it a second. And there we go, 27. To get our pipes that we need like 1 more of these guys, correct? No, we need 2 more. We just need some of these, and I don't remember what size we chose. I think it was this guy. Okay, that's a little bit more than I need, but that'll be fine. We'll use them eventually. That's steam. Steam gets piped out. Water is building up in there. Then we need a water pipe, and then we're done. That's it. We've recovered the base in a new location.